Hey, welcome back. And if you're new here, hey, my name is Dulce, and this is Alchemy of Knowledge. We're gonna start off this reading with a cleanse because we don't want no lingering energies. So brace away from that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put this up. And we're gonna get straight to it. Because, yeah. And then I'm also gonna just ring my little. And this is for the throat chakra, so only the truth can come out. And I have been working on this little like homemade deck, so we're gonna use it today. I have not yet finished it. It's still in the works. It's still in the process. Hopefully, sometime I get it finished and done where I'm like officially, yes, this is like the final masterpiece. But to be honest with you, the reading that I'm reading for is for someone who is stable and persistent. So you might have, Taurus, Leo, Scorpion, Aquarius placements. You like something secure and stable. You're very intuitive, and you also like being structured. There is this need for discipline and learning the appreciation on that. Because I see like Saturn energy being very heavy here. Because like before the reading, I pulled a few cards and I was just like, all right, who am I reading for? So that way we can just get it off the bat, get it ready. And it's mainly just like you learn how to be patient because you want that, that longevity, something that's attainable, something that you can actually get a full grasp of. And Saturn really is that. So. Okay, Spirit Guide size good. Who am I reading for? What do they gotta know for this person that is stable and very highly intuitive? What is it that they need to know? Okay, so you might have initials that it starts with G, P, and Y. The number 7 can be very significant here. You might be going through a moment of introspection, spirituality, and a wave of good luck going on in your life. What is it with these individuals? Okay. So you're starting over. There is a reset button that's been occurring. You've been having quite some feeling for some time where you're just like, this is not working for me. Or the way that I've been working has been really delaying my dreams and aspirations, or draining your energy. It's like leaking. And to 202, as I say that, like, you could have been like in a certain place or location or associated with certain people or even certain jobs where it was just like, rather than like inspiring you and like helping you like blossom, it was actually taking more away from you. And it started like reflecting on like other areas of your life where it just started to leak, because like sometimes it really is the small little things on your day-to-day things, and whenever you miss something, it starts to compile and it starts showing up. And this could just show up as like neglect. It could be like, forgetting to water your plants, and then you end up with dead plants, and then you're having to like be like, well, damn, like now I gotta replace my plants. But it would have never happened if I would have never watered them, or cleaning up your place and then it just compiling and becoming even more dirtier because you didn't keep up with it. It's stuff like that where it just compiles and it becomes a bigger problem. It's like whenever you ignore a bill and then another bill comes up and you're just like, and it adds up. It's taxing. So let's see. Divine. What else? Seems like you've been daydreaming. Okay. You might be involved in some legal matters. I don't know which sorts you might be involved in, but there is like a legal matter here. I'm hearing like either an attorney or a case that's going on for you. Oh. Karma. This is karma. Oh, damn. For this individual, like, this is karma. Oh, okay. What is this karma? Yo, okay, so you might have brown hair, and it's like, Spirit's like saying, like, you are protected. You are divinely protected. There is black magic casted on you. There is black magic being thrown at you. So this could have been like a whole like, and it, you know, this could be a spiritual freaking matter, to be honest with you. And probably that's why you were dealing with so many fucking delays, so many issues, like so many setbacks, and just having your energy just drained from all different kinds of directions. Bro, okay. What is this? What else? Okay, so there seems like to be incoming news. Like doorbells can be very significant here. Oh, boundaries. Boundaries are needed to be implemented here. Okay, what else, spirit guides? Oof. Forgiveness. So this could be like, you know, having to forgive yourself and forgive others, even if, you know, black magic was being thrown at you, or you weren't even unaware, or, you know, like, part of me wanted to say, like, even if there was times where you did throw that out into the world, like, it came back around. But it's just like the major theme is just to forgive, not to hold on to it. There will be strong boundaries needed to be implemented in this one. I don't know what kind of situation this is. What else, spirit guides? Yeah, because your pride might get in the way of it. Your pride might be convincing you of other things. Yeah. And what's really going to be required with the certain situations, like transparency and being honest. Like, you know, there's always two sides to the story, as I like to say. Yeah, and Spirit's like saying, like, this is a call to action. Like, go be transparent. Yeah, because your transparency is really going to be very respected. Like, it's going to give, like, a whole deep, profound, different outlook on a certain subject or topic that could have happened. And maybe this is why, like, you're being taught, like, about, you know, removing you from certain situations where it's taking away from you more than it's given from you. And I'm hearing like you're cheating yourself. It's like you're cheating yourself out of like some greatness whenever you're just here thinking like, oh, like this certain like environment, people, individuals, work is benefiting you, but you're just ending up like delaying more of your success. Yeah, I'm seeing this divine feminine being respected. Okay, so there's like a cord cut that needs to happen here. Cutting the cord. You might have shared a past life with this person, or like individuals or community. Spirit's really asking you right now to be protected, to protect yourself, protect your energy. I'm hearing like because you're highly intuitive, like you're getting many downloads, many messages, like you're getting the synchronicities, you're getting the signs, you're receiving like those emotions psychically, and you're here thinking that it's yours, but it's actually other people's emotions because there is that string attached to you to them. So that's why Spirit's like saying like cut the cord. Don't let it in type deal. And that's part of another reason why like boundaries popped up, because there's boundaries that need to be implemented. Yeah, and Spirit's like saying like there's new gifts coming your way. Like you're being gifted something from the universe. What else, Spirit guides? This could be like jewelry, necklaces, pendulums. Necklaces could be very significant here. Oh, a new life. And that makes so much sense because like remember at the beginning of the reading I was talking about like having a new like brand new start. It's because you're starting over. Like this needed to all happen to have like a control delete and say like this is no more of my reality of my life. I no longer wish to continue this story, this dynamic, this situation, this kind of karma, this, you know, darkness in my life. I refuse to carry this stuff into my new life, into my future. And you know, even as shitty as this could have happened, like it needed to happen, but you just being transparent and honest with yourself is really gonna like take you in the long run, because you're finally seeing from both perspectives. And there is moving on occurring here. And you getting blessed. Okay. You might be blessed with a friend. A friend could be blessing you, or friends are like gonna start like showing up in your life. You could have been like in a period of isolation and you just isolating yourself because you just, you know, needed that space. Sometimes whenever you're surrounded by way too many energies, like you confuse their energy for yours, and it was just necessary for you to just remove yourself from that. So that way you can have like that kind of discernment, like, okay, this is what I really am actually thinking and feeling. These are actually my beliefs, my emotions that I'm here feeling right now, and not nobody's else, because I'm only responsible for myself type deal. Let's see what the fortune cookie has to say. Bro, you guys are having so much good luck coming here. Like, not only the fact that you're like stumbling like into like a new life, being blessed, being gifted, you know, moving to like better places, better things, better people. The fortune cookie is talking about like you will stumble into the happiness of your life. So like happy times are here to come. This is why like this needed to like come to a closure. And I can see like how like past lives can play a role, because like there's just certain lessons and things that we're having to learn or just complete and fulfill in this timeline, so that way you don't have to ever repeat it in the next one, or even pass it down to like your lineage, your family. Let's see. Okay, Spirit Guides, sounds good. What else do they need to know about this? What else do they need to know? Okay, so communication can be very big here, and also the mind. Yep. So this is really was an initiation to like restart over your psyche, your mind, the way that you view the world, the way that you navigate the world, the way that you express out to the world. This was all for you to face all your fears, all your darkness, all your shadows that you didn't even know were there, but certain circumstances and situations and people bring that out of you, so that way you can address it, so that way you can come to terms with it and redirect that kind of energy into better things. And I can see like you're having a little tough like challenging situation like time with this, because it is kind of hard whenever you have ingrained yourself in certain ways of thinking and viewing the world, and then something else like challenges it, or you're thrown with a curveball and you're just like, what the hell? Like, why me? Why am I going through this? Why am I having to like think like this? Like, is this even considered normal? Because you never really got thrown like a different opinion, a different outlook, where it was just like, it really like stirred something within you. Whenever it's stirring something within you, it's because something needs to be acknowledged. Something needs to be seen. There's something like that you're not seeing, and that's what's creating that emotion in you. Yeah. And much of it has to do with like, nurturing yourself emotionally, taking care of yourself, going back to your roots, feeling protected emotionally, and even in your home life. And this could have been a reflection of the way that you grew up. I'm seeing like early childhood really being very big here, house 3, so communication once again being very significant. This is like a whole transformation in the way that you viewed your upbringing, and how your upbringing actually played a role in that, especially in your community, the people closest to you. This could have been through demeanor, behavior, patterns that made you be the person that you are now. And now even then, that's being transformed and being redirected into a whole different individual, a whole different character, because you're no longer going to be the individual that you were in the past. Yep, a lot of moon energy here. Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with like nurturing yourself, because like there was a part of you that was neglected growing up emotionally, that could have just attracted this kind of dynamic situation for you. But I want to remind you that even then, like, you were still always divinely protected. Like, the guys were never gonna let you, like, you know, be harmed type deal. I'm seeing like very much a maternal figure here playing a role, especially in how you view and navigate the world. So it could have been a mother figure, or just, you know, a grandma, a teacher, just a woman in specific. And, you know, you were presented with the divine feminine that presented that to you, made you, like, you know, see that other side of yourself. Yeah, because with that being said, that is really going to lead you into like growing and expanding and bringing in a lot of luck. Because, like, remember how I told you, like, 7-7 can be very significant for you. You've been in like introspection, you've been to yourself, you've been like in hermit mode. And this is really going to help you with your self-expression, embodying your own truth, your own self. And this could really just show up in ways like, you know, you changing up your wardrobe, the way that you show up, the way that you speak, the way that you look at the world, the way that you connect with individuals. Like, it's just a whole, you know, it's a catalyst for you. This pivotal thing in your life that happened was all for you to pivot. And, you know, yes, it might make you think that you're starting over, but you're starting over with experience. If that makes any sense. Like, you gain some wisdom and knowledge that, like, you've been through like so many experiences with so many different individuals that gave you, like, you know, different insights and outlooks of yourself and how you operate in these different kinds of circumstances and these different kind of personalities that really taught you more about you as an individual, how resilient, how strong, how brave you really are, how, you know, well-intended you can be. And also show you how dark you really can be whenever, like, you know, you're not addressing your needs, your boundaries. Like, because it takes two. It takes two at the end of the day. Like, you need to be shown this so you can learn more about yourself through others. Because, again, we're always in the earth, like the school of earth, and we're always going to be learning. There's never going to be a time where we stop learning. But this was just like a deeper dive into yourself. And the reason why you're being presented with like obligations, Saturn energy, is because, like, there has to be some discipline. And that has to do with your boundaries, respecting yourself, attending to your emotional needs, you know, not neglecting yourself, actually attending yourself and pouring into your own cup first. And, you know, your intuition is always going to let you know, like, when have you been neglecting yourself, when you need to be taking care of yourself, what extra steps you need to be doing. Because in all honesty, you're always going to have the answers. You don't have to hear it from me or from any other readers or from anybody else. You're just going to know. And I don't have to tell you, honestly. Like, you just know what I'm referring to. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Because you really just know that at the end of the day, you just want to be good. You want to be stable. You want to be successful. You want to have a good life. You want to have, like, a healthy life, too. Can't just be leaving that up in the air and pretend like, well, it's not here. But it's like, no, yeah, it's here. This is your new life. This is your new reality. Yeah, and this is all coming together. Like, your divine team is literally like supporting all of this. Like, this catalyst was meant to be honest. Like, I know some situations are rough. I know some situations are kind of scary. You're like, what the fuck? But it's like your spirit team orchestrated things the way that they needed to happen. And, you know, you learn what you learn. You experience what you experience. But there is great luck coming your way. There is good things coming on the other side. You just really got to, like, believe in the fact that starting over is not the end. Starting over is not you being doomed. You starting over can, like, seriously be, like, the epitome of, like, your great success. Because then you're going to be like, oh my God, like, I didn't know this back then, but now I know. And now I know how to improve it. It's like whenever sometimes, like, you're starting over, like, a business and stuff like that. You have already experienced a certain business. But whenever you, like, you know, control delete it, it's not like you didn't forget what you've learned as you were processing and going through, like, you know, the blockages or through these challenges and obstacles. You're going through experience. You're learning. And it's showing you, like, oh, okay, I can better do this and this and that. Making it way more easier for you, like, long term. Because now you know the ropes. Now you know how it works. And that's what Spirit wanted to show you. Like, we wanted to show you how the ropes work, how people work, and how you work. And this is why we were presenting all these things towards you. And I hope you enjoyed my new card, because I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait till I'm like officially done like working with them. So that way I can get more in depth. Like, I like it. Whew. That was a handful. It feels like, whenever I'm doing my readings, it feels like I'm going way too like, superficial and like surface based, but it's like actually like it's just so much in between. And if you guys want me to go more in depth, just let me know. Cause yeah. Okay. You're growing out of your old life, bro. You're growing out of your old life. You're evolving. And I want to, like, seriously, like, congratulate you. Like, you finally have grown out of your mold. This is like a celebration. It's like you're graduating. You're graduating from this old mold of yourself. It's like, I'm hearing metamorphosis. It's like a butterfly. You just finally got out of the cocoon. Like, you're finally spreading your wings. For quite some time, you thought, like, oh, I'm already spreading my wings. But the whole time, you were just a caterpillar. You were just a baby. And that's okay. It's okay to be a baby. It's okay to be inexperienced. It's okay to still be a student. It's okay to be new at something. Okay? And it's always okay to start over. And I can see, like, pride playing a big role in that. But there's nothing wrong with starting over, to be honest. Like, we just sometimes gotta just be humble and allow ourselves to, like, start over and learn from our mistakes. Because being prideful really is gonna be... I don't want to say it in the most like negative way, but the death of you type deal. It's going to be the death of your dreams, death of your goals and ambitions, because you're just sabotaging yourself. So just be open to learning, be open to new experiences, and just allow yourself to flourish, please. There is good things to come. Please believe in yourself. Please believe that good things are happening in you. And if this reading resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, leave it at the window. Do not force it. I refuse for you to force it. We're going to end this reading with a little... singing bowl. Yeah, this was, a handful of information. And there's like some selenite to clear out any energy. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for being patient. And thank you for giving me the time of day, to be honest. To be honest. All right. Until next time, bye.